Hello, everyone. I'm back. Okay. I watch a lot of people's YouTube videos on Hassan Campbell. I even review mine. And I noticed something. And you know what I've noticed? That no one talks about? How many parents knew about what Hassan Campbell, not Hassan, how many parents knew what African Bambaataa was doing and didn't say nothing? How many family members knew what African Bambaataa was doing and wasn't saying nothing? So let me guess, since it was happening to your kid, you didn't have to say nothing. Or because African Bambaataa was paying people off, you felt like you didn't have to say nothing. And I'm not pertaining this to everyone. I'm pertaining this to the ones that knew about it and didn't say nothing about it. And if you do know about it, if you did know about it and you're making videos, you're a hypocrite. Because let me tell you something. I just had a friend. He's not a friend no more. He was a blood. His name is Jose Martinez out of Torrington, Connecticut. He molested his stepdaughter and daughter and cousin. I pointed their family in the right direction to where to find him at in New York. His baby mother set him up. He thought he was coming back to Torrington. He caught a train from New York to Waterbury, Connecticut. Thought everything was going to be cool. When he stepped off the train, the Torrington police was there. So, if any of you parents, family members, rappers, DJs knew about this and you didn't say nothing, and you are speaking about African Bambaataa, you disgust me. You shouldn't be speaking at all. And you know what? You should not be making videos towards Hassan. Hassan is guilty too because he knew what was going on and he didn't say nothing. Why? Because African Bambaataa was paying for your college? African Bambaataa was giving you a place to stay? African Bambaataa was giving you money? So when African Bambaataa decided he didn't want you no more, or he wasn't giving you money anymore, you wanted to decide to expose him. And that's what you did, Hassan Campbell. So guess what? You said you have molested kids because of African Bambaataa. You're a child molester. And anyone that knew what African Bambaataa was doing and you didn't say nothing, stop making videos. Because you're a hypocrite. Because you knew what African Bambaataa was doing and you said nothing. You said nothing. Hold on one second.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You
Thank you. You too. I was reading a lot of people's videos, even mine. And I'm not saying I'm the most intelligent person on the earth. I'm not Nature Boy. But I'm looking over mad people's videos and I'm like, yo, wait a second. Hold up. You know what? Hassan Campbell is not the only one to blame. The Spades is to blame. Hassan Campbell is to blame. Zulu Nation is to blame. Any DJ, any rapper, anyone that knew what African Bambaataa was doing, you are to blame. Because you said nothing. Because it didn't happen to your own. So you said nothing. So if you are making videos about African Bambaataa or Hassan Campbell, and you knew what was going on, you shouldn't be making videos at all because you're a hypocrite. And I dislike you because you sold yourself to the devil. You knew what was going on and you said nothing because it didn't happen to your own. That's why I named it in the title. Hassan Campbell is not the only one to blame. Because if you knew about it and you said nothing, I can't even think of the word because this is YouTube. Everyone is blaming Hassan Campbell. I'm one of them. Because he knew about it and he said nothing until African Bambaataa didn't want him anymore. Or wasn't giving any more money anymore. And if Ron Savage knew about this too, I blame him too. If you grew up in the community around African Bambaataa and you knew what was going on, you should not be speaking about Hassan Campbell or African Bambaataa. What makes you eat? What makes you better than them? You knew about it and you said nothing because it didn't happen to your family. It didn't happen to one of yours. Like I said, I had a friend. He was a blood. He molested his stepdaughter and daughter and niece. I pointed their family in the right direction, that he would be at his mother's house in New York. He would not be in Waterbury or New Britain. I know how that man thinks. So his baby mom set him up, thought it was all good. He caught a train from New York to Waterbury, Connecticut. As soon as he stepped off the train, Torrington, Connecticut was there to pick him up. So I can talk. But if you knew what African Bambaataa was doing, Hassan Campbell's not the only one to blame. Why? African Bambaataa hooked you up with groceries? He paid you off? It didn't happen to one of yours? You should be ashamed of yourself. And any of these black so-called leaders that knew about this and didn't say nothing, How can you lead anyone when you can't even lead your own self? How are you setting an example for the young people that's coming up now? But as long as they're not hurting one of yours, it's okay. Like I said, Hassan Campbell is not the only one to blame. Loyalty Family Organization, the St. Tomian King,